Hello everyone, I am Neoxynaka and this is my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate, Siege of Dragonspear. We'll be picking up exactly where we left off before. In fact, exactly where we left off before, because the last couple of times I tried to just do an import, Jotar died a horrible death. So, we'll be doing things this way, and hopefully the game won't crash this time. I'll just skip all this.
Only weeks ago, the malevolent Saravak brought the city of Baldur's Gate to the edge of destruction. You, like him, are a child of Baal, the dead god of murder. Baal foresaw his own death and sired mortal children in an effort to bring about his return. Saravak intended to become the new lord of murder. You put an end to Saravak's plans and slew your half-brother. With his passing, you became known as the hero of Baldur's Gate. Now, a new threat casts a shadow over the city. A massive army on a holy crusade has thrown the Sword Coast into turmoil. Little is known of the crusade's leader, the charismatic warrior Kalar Argent. Those who follow her revere her as the Shining Lady, but her background and goals are shrouded in mystery. Some say she is divine, a hero sent by the gods to crush evil no matter the cost. Others whisper that she is another spawn of Baal, intent on following the same path as Saravak. One thing above all else is clear. If the Sword Coast is to find any measure of peace, Kalar Argent must be stopped.
I'm pretty stoked. A lot's been said about this game, but I guess I'm going to find out for myself here pretty soon. This is a completely blind Let's Play. I haven't really gotten much farther than...
Dead. Everything's a mess. We should have gotten out of the city days ago.
No chance of that now. But Corlage knows what she's doing and... Hey, did you hear that?
We'd better tell the boss. Come on.
Ugh, smells like moldy bones down here.
Certainly does.
Well, here we are in a creepy old tomb again. The last of Saravak's followers are down here, according to the Flaming Fist. All you gotta do is find their leader and bring her to justice.
I wonder if that's her original voice actor. It'd be so awesome if they actually brought her back. As I recall, I think there was a bit of a story with her that her character wasn't even intended to be in the game originally, and that they just kind of pulled out her voiceovers from a couple of disparate sources, and it was a thing. But yeah, Imoen's great. So what do we know of our prey?
They're mostly mercenaries, led by a wizard named Corlaz. This is her family's tomb. She aided Saravak, and the Grand Dukes want her dead or alive. We'd better be careful.
Will you be joining me?
I really want to. I wouldn't be much help, though. Ever since I asked Duke Janath to teach me how to sling spells, she's had me cooped up in the stuffy old library, studying boring books about the weave. She only let me come down here after I promised to bring her any arcane scrolls or tomes I could find.
That is unfortunate. That's probably best to do as Duke Janath says. Tell me what we know of those we hunt.
They're mostly mercenaries, led by a wizard.
Oh,
named
yeah, I
Corlaz.
know about that.
I'll
Thanks.
follow behind you with these flaming fists. If you need help with anything, just ask and I'll do what I can. There's a healer
Indeed.
here too. Talk to her if you need any bandaging. She also knows all about fighting undead.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Timora's shine on you. Not that you'll need it.
Although that kind of overconfidence will probably get me killed. Alright, so as I recall, Finoa and Thwanya died at the very last moment, and it appears to be true. I didn't bring them back. Well, I mean, they're here, but I mean... You know what I mean.
Don't worry about
Maybe you don't. That is definitely Thwanya's stuff.
Oh, you bet.
Necklace of fireballs. Always good. Resilience to lightning. Bonuses to saving throws. Invisibility ring. Not a magical ring, but one that I just like because it's valuable. A bunch of arrows for her to decide to use at some indeterminate point in time. Money. Something to help resist against poison. And that looks like that's it for her things. Although it looks like I should have killed more of Saravok's guys. Because look, their stuff is here. I should go back and redo that battle at some point in time, but no. That shouldn't be necessary. Alright, it's Finoa's turn.
Tell me. You want it? You got it.
What level is she? Oh, level 7. At level 8, she'll gain her first spell. And at level 9, Jotar will gain his first spell. Thing that I look forward to happening. Immunity to cold. Fast movement, immunity to being seen, immunity to fear, +3 short bow, +3 short sword. And my favorite arrows. By a fair margin, my favorite arrows. I really need to figure out if there is a way to make the entire party just out and out immune to fire. I know that Ilium is on her way to being immune to fire, but man, I really need to make everyone immune to fire. Like everyone. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so let's look at spells, because I would really like to re-prepare. I think it's about time to bring Enwaro into combat, maybe? I don't know. I'm at the point where I really don't think I need Identify anymore. So, having an armor spell is definitely a downgrade from having actual armor. You know what, though? I'll just keep that, and I'll probably prepare that. No. There's gotta be something I can cast. I really wish there was better first level spells, because this is awful. You know what? I could probably do that. Grease isn't a bad spell. It slows everyone down, but it's still not as good as, like, Entangle. Which Finoa will get. So, Invisibility, Luck, and Strength. I think I can forget about one of those luck spells and doing something else. So, Blur spell before combat would be helpful. I could also do another Invisibility or a Knock spell. And I'm fine with those spells right there. That's fine. That's all fine. And I think I'm fine with all of his spells as well. I really wouldn't know what to prepare otherwise. I wonder when he starts getting... No, I think that's at... Oh no, there it is. Monster Summoning 1. I think that'll be my next spell, honestly. That I have in Enwaro prepared. Summon spells are super duper useful.
Not a problem.
Alright, let's get everyone to sleepy bye. But... skeleton archer, and other skeleton. Okay, I can do this. What was that?
You're catching a bad case of death.
You're too late. It's already gone.
What are you talking
Are
about?
you here for his sword? I thought...
I've come for Corlash. If she surrenders, I'll see it to both of you are treated fairly by the Flaming Fist. Tomorrow be with you then. If you're fool enough to cross Corlash, you'll need all the luck you can get. Oh, not bad at all.
Not a problem. It will be done.
Hey, how are things going?
The sentry spoke to me, mentioned a sword that was already gone.
Kinda saw a note on Duke Janath's desk. It fell on the floor and I just picked it up, honest. It said someone broke into the palace and took Saravok's sword. Could that be it?
You know what? Your ability to lie has actually diminished as you've gotten older. I really like that portrait of hers. I think that's the best one I've ever seen of her. Well, that might explain why the sentry thought I'd come after the sword. It was my half-brother's hand the last time I saw it.
I don't know why Corlaz would take the sword, but if it's gone, she must have given it to someone else. Maybe we can find a record or shipping log in her chambers.
Well, that's worth looking into.
We'll follow behind you. I've got your back.
I'm sure you do. Alright, let's try this resting thing one more time. You know, right after he destroys it.
What would you have? All right, all right.
Excuse me. I like the fact that missile damage is no longer something in Dungeons and Dragons. It's just either bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. Because it doesn't make sense that a bullet has the same type of damage as an arrow or a chakram. Dang it, stand still! Bloody hell.
With ease.
Alright, let's try this again. Again? I am going to murder all of you. Like with extreme prejudice. And I didn't even give her arrows. There, use those. Yeah, I'm not even screwing around with you this time.
That was just for practice.
Are you dead yet?
I've got this.
It's just so bloody fast.
3 drops of lemon balm oil. A half pinch of powdered silver.
Greetings. Oh, pardon. I didn't hear you come in. I'm conducting an experiment. Did you not hear the people playing cards at the table too? They left recently by the looks of it. You're one of Korlash's followers, aren't you? Tell me the truth now.
I am a researcher, I swear. The leader of the group here, Korlash. Yes, I know her. I supplied her with some rare books in exchange for entry into this tomb.
What business have you here?
Oh, I'm creating an alchemical concoction to reveal magically concealed writings. A mercenary was supposed to guide me further into the tomb to find the component I'm missing. Just now their leader summoned them away, though. She bid me stay here for my own safety. If you happen to come across cobalt moss and bring some to me, I'd be truly grateful.
Certainly, I'll keep an eye out for some. Oh, thank you. Do come back if you find any. Well, you seem nice.
With ease.
I think before I go much further, I'll also look into this healer you mentioned. Hello, Flaming Fist Healer.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
I require healing. Yeah, potions, scrolls. Cool. So, I have a bunch of money. You have a bunch of scrolls. I would like to buy things from you. Potion of Persuasiveness. That's a new one. Charisma +4. 3 hours. Hey, I'll take that. Oh, what else would be fun? Potion of Clarity. That's powerful and immeasurably useful. Scroll of Raised Dead. That would also be immeasurably useful. In fact, I'll get 2 of them. I think that's good. Or should I just get a bunch of potions of healing? I think I will do better if I just am more cautious. Hey, what's this that I have? Latch on this heavy steel ring allows it to open on a hinge. Dozens of keys may be threaded on the ring to keep them organized. It's a container for keys. Cool. Fair enough, I'll take it. Alright, let's try this resting thing again. What is it? Finally. Oh, neighbors. Okay, so what do I have in this room?
Huh? Oh, you bet.
Let's get you up here. I think that'll give you the best level of exposure.
What is needed? I shall.
Street the north one.
With ease.
Hey. Bottle of wine. I'll keep that. I'll keep that too. It's nice having 12 hours worth of protection from cold, even if it's only 50% protection. How many of these identified things do I have now? 7. And I have a lot of other nice spells I hadn't been using either. I should fix that. Alright, well, we appear to be good on traps
will
and
be
such.
done. It will be done.
Hey, hey! Is that a gem bag? Is that a gem bag? It is a gem bag. Nothing in it, but I'll take it. Sword on the ship to Athkatla. A suspiciously high number of people have become aware of this location. Excuse me. Let's move quickly before the flaming fists arise. If fortune smiles upon us, we'll be in Sarsespur. We'll be in Sashespur within the week. Should be a law against using Z's and Q's without a license. Okay, is not trapped.
If you insist.
Need me? Oh, you bet.
You know, if this is a dungeon that is trapped and such, why would I start out in a I don't know. Let's just get some of these potions of perception out. Where is it? Must have. Ah, there it is. Perfect.
Right.
Yes? Not a problem.
This might be more of a trudge than I was initially anticipating.
All right, all right.
Grease. Whatever. Grease, huh?
Right.
So, hey, a new little pointer. Let's
shall
get
be
him
as
up
you
here.
wish.
Let's get going away from the undead. What is the undead? A tattered skeleton. Well, let's see if he.
I shall attend to it in a
Like
trice.
Your life ends here.
Whoops. Damaged himself and Fanoa. Fanoa, who for some reason is in melee, despite being an archer.
Worry not.
You know, with a good scrubbing and some bright new tapestries, this place wouldn't be so bad.
Well, I hope all this damage was worth it.
shall
Let's
be
see
as
what's
you wish.
inside here. Well, it might have been. This cursed scroll summon monster.
I stand ready.
Don't worry about me.
It will be done.
You're just gonna follow back like that? Interesting.
Heya, how are things going?
More concerned about you. How have you been doing these past few weeks?
It's strange having these new arcane powers. Back in Candlekeep, I never dreamed I might be a spellslinger like Gorion someday. Life sure has taken us to unexpected places. You more than me, I guess.
That's just mean, number 2 is. What made you decide to study magic?
It seemed practical. After all the weird places we've been, I thought it would help if I knew a couple spells and could figure out what the magical gadgets we find are for. Then, well, I had a knack for it. Magic. I like studying my spells and remembering how Gorion would do the same back in our Candlekeep days. Feels like I still have a connection with him, you know?
I know, I miss him too. It's nice to know that he's still having an influence on our lives.
You have a point. We can talk more about this later. For now, we should keep moving.
We should. We won't. We'll live here from now on. No. Okay. Flaming Fist Healer, we need some healing. Yeah. Less yap, more cure. Well, that appears to be all I can money up right now. Well, I'm officially broke.
With ease.
I mean, I suppose I could cure myself, but...
Yep.
Well,
Don't worry about me.
Yeah. Let's try not to run into any trap the hard way.
Right.
How big is this map, anyway? Not that big. I wouldn't want to summon my skeleton friend just yet. That's a thing for...
You want it?
That's a thing
You've
for
got
later.
it.
Because he can't travel with me to other areas.
It will be done.
I've got this.
Oh, hello. Follower of Sarabak. I'm glad I didn't put this on the higher difficulty. It looks like it's not really holding back very much.
With ease.
Alright. Well, I guess we should prepare at least a wee little bit.
Your wish?
So, what should I prepare? I don't want to do too much right now. I don't really think I'll need much. We'll use that on her just to give her some added defense, and so she won't have to use her own spells for the time being. And she's fine. She's fine. He will... I'll use that grease spell.
How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
Now's probably a good time. A good time for what, you might ask? A good time.
What is it this time?
To put a ray in on the wedding day. Yeah, you guys are bad at this.
With ease.
Well, you get a ray. You get some lightning.
You look troubled.
be
Good
done.
work, team.
Oh, you bet.
Where you go? Set them up to be an archer, and yet they ignore their best weapons and try to charge into the middle. Disappoint me. Disappoint me so
It shall
much.
be as you wish.
Need you up here to detect
Oh,
for
you
traps
bet.
on this door anyway. You know what? I've been giving Greaser a bad rap. I really should use that spell more often. If it'll ever actually run out. Come on. Okay. Alright.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Well, they didn't exactly have much. But I'll take it.
With ease.
So, what say you? Anything? Doesn't seem as though there's anything there either.
You want it? You got it.
So they decide to follow me, or are they still right back here? They're still right back there. She probably doesn't even care that much.
Oh, you bet.
I'm sure that one's fine. Does that need to be unlocked? No, it doesn't. Alright, let's get everyone back.
With ease.
I've got this.
Nope. Well, it looks like everyone there is ready to talk instead of immediately attack. So, what
I stand
to do?
ready. It will be done.
See, my previous spells are still reasonably active. I don't want to do too much to prepare for it, though. How long does this thing last again? 1 turn. Yeah, I can activate that at least. See, her one thing isn't active anymore. It's sort of a minimum baseline, I think, but I don't want to use the charge off of that. I can protect myself from evil, though. I'll protect you from evil, too. You're nice. I like you. Maybe we don't have to all die.
It will be done.
Back away. Back away and you might survive this.
You jest, surely. I know what joke that's setting up for. It's been overplayed a little bit by now. As great as that movie was. Lay down your arms, I have no wish to hurt you. Zervok paid us well for our service, but he's dead now, and I'm in no rush to join him. Everyone lay down your arms. The flaming fist away. Well, I saw you earlier, yelling at me across the chasm. You mentioned a sword you thought I was looking for. What sword were you referring to?
Theravok's sword. We stole the blade from the ducal palace, but you killed the man. I thought you might claim it as your own.
Why did you steal the sword? Korlash orders us to. She had a buyer who offered her a ton of money for it, enough to smuggle us all out of the city. That's all I know. Alright, that's fine. Just go present yourself for arrest to the Flaming Fist. Fist, they're gonna ram up your backside. No. We shall do as you say. Here, take this key. You'll need it to get into the crypt's lower level, where Corlash abides. Hooray!
With ease.
And things! I like things. A cloak, some arrows, a bunch of potions. Potion of insight, as a matter of fact. I'll give that one to you. Hey, you still have that. Give that to him too. And that one. What do we have? Cloak of Minor Arcana. Caster level +1. Oh, cool. A new item. Ooh, do I give that... Do I have him keep it, or do I give it to Eileen? I give it to Eileen. She's just wearing a cloak +1. I mean, granted, it does grant the bonus to saving throws, but there are better items. Including and especially that one. So I guess it's just money now. That's fine. I appreciate money. I enjoy money.
What's the story?
Excuse me. Money is great to have. It'll buy me more Dozakia's Amber.
I stand ready. Not a problem.
I guess I wasted some spells, but... That's why I didn't bring out the big guns. So you one of just about every type of armor, it seems, except full plate. I imagine this is what you would get if you had started this game at level 1. Because they did a similar thing in Baldur's Gate 2. Or not at level 1, but at the... If you had just... Would this game start you at the experience point cap from the previous game? I really should find out. I wonder how different this game would play if I had just started this game without having played the previous one, just at 0 experience. Or maybe it starts you at 89,000, which was the experience point cap of Baldur's Gate without Tales of the Sword Coast. Or maybe it starts you at 161,000, which is actually higher than what I have right now. Who knows?
All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, I got a key, huh? Covered in rust, designed in fashion similar to many doors in the tomb it was found. Likely opens one or more of the tomb's doors, but the door's locks are in the same condition as the key. But if the door's locks are in the same condition as the key, that may no longer be the case. I don't know what door it's referring to, but I guess we'll find out.
Yes? With ease.
This one? Well, I guess it is rusted shut.
Right.
Art from the other side.
I stand ready.
Fair enough.
With ease.
Let's get everyone in here.
This chasm sure looks deep. Do you feel warm air coming up from below? I do. Wonder what's down there.
Red light glows at the bottom of this deep chasm. A dull and distant roar can be heard from somewhere below. Oops. It's not even possible to play like that. Fair enough. Alright.
It will be
Hey,
done.
How are things going? We'll follow behind you. I've got your back.
Fair enough.
With ease.
So... Oh, great, another one of those. A mummy?
More intruders. More noise. You will disturb my rest no longer. I will destroy you.
I can't possibly be making more noise than all the mercenaries clattering about. You are not one of those vermin that infests this hallowed place. Certainly not. Let me pass and I swear I'll see them driven from this place, never to return. Well, I can't really make that promise. They're no friends of mine. I gather you're not fond of them either.
If you are against them, then I task you with their destruction. Remove their leader and the rest will scatter. Return to me when this is done.
I don't want to be rude. I mean, I did kind of wake him up from his sarcophagus. I will restore peace to this place for you. Do not fail me. Does Imoen have anything to say about that? Or do you? Nothing.
Hey, how are things going? We'll follow behind you. I've got your back.
Nothing. Nothing about the mummy. Fair enough.
It will be
Go
done.
this way. Into the screeching chasm. Well, I guess all signs point to
We've reached the catacombs. Watch your step. They're bound to be traps. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more undead, too. Tombs like this are usually full of wandering old bones.
No doubt.
If you need some advice on dealing with undead, the Flaming Fist healer might be able to help. She's a priestess of Lathander and knows a lot about how to deal with restless spirits.
I imagine she does.
With ease.
So... I should probably heed her warning about this place being heavily entrapped. So what do I do? I think... I could probably send Thwanya ahead, fully invisibled. And just have her disable all the traps like I have done before. I think it'd be good to see that happen. What am I doing? Alright. One invisibility. Coming right up.
Yep.
I can have the rest of the team just follow shortly behind.
Not a
And
problem.
just start eliminating threats as they go. Unfortunately, that also means Thwanya will not be able to participate, as she will need to remain invisible.
Yep.
Well, this whole thing looks to be a bit of a slow burn.
It will be done.
Yep.
But hey, my tactics are already starting to pay off. I have determined all manner of threats here, including a room full of, hey! A shadowed soul, that's new. Oh, they really did go quite far into making this game its own thing. Or at least, I mean, it's not... They could have just been much lazier about it, I guess, when they were making this game and just repurposing the resources from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and just putting it in this. But no, they actually went out of their way and made their own creatures. Bravo. The voice acting in this game has been on point. But this looks quite the pickle. Circle of bloody tears surrounds its skull in its faded, decolored mural. That sounds like Baal's symbol.
You know, with a good scrubbing and some bright new tapestries, this place wouldn't be so bad.
Say that about every dungeon. I think she just wants to conquer the world. Get her own castle. I think that's what she's hinting at. Anything? I'll take nothing. And that's the end of my beer. Well, looks like we found out what the red light is from. Dull and distant roar can be heard from somewhere below. Cascade of boiling hot lava disappears into the depths of the chasm. Man, undead everywhere. Hello. And my stuff is already starting to run out. Okay. Whoa, really? Whites? Cool, those weren't in either of the other games either. Well, they might have been in Baldur's Gate 2. They would have been like super rare. But no. They were really at one point way into the vampires. These are new too. Their wooden staff has not seen much use. The top half of the staff is broken, as if a headpiece had been snapped off. Twisting skeleton of an enormous worm coils against the far wall of the cavern. Just looks like a rock formation. Interesting. Well, all of that's taken care of at least. So those are usable. I'm guessing this is all going to be part of some system of puzzles for this entire area. Well, the sooner I clear all this out, the better. Shadows. Those are in Baldur's Gate 2 and definitely not in Baldur's Gate 1. How much map is there? Well, it looks like I've gone through most of it. It's not as much of a pain as that maze was in the Firewine ruins. Oh, those were a pain. Well, at least I'm getting the dungeons worth out of these particular dungeons. I mean, of the dungeons and it was... forget it. Well, at least these are living opponents this time. Just a similar group to the other one. This one looks like a mage, maybe? A couple of archers. There it is. So, 3 different... oh, yeah. What's this now? Burning skeletons? A skeletal mage! Well, this is all new. Definitely not going to appreciate any of these traps. I mean, I'm definitely appreciating the fact that I'm not going to have to deal with them anymore. What? Let me through. Why aren't you letting me through? Fine. Fine! Good in the fact that I was able to get it before it did any real damage to me. Like every trap. And I'm not going to be able to deal with that if I want to keep my invisibility. So I guess that's the limit as to how far I can go with this so far. But the Crusade is... I heard that the Crusade up north is paying twice as much as Carlaw's. Easily. We should head there once this job is done. I don't know. Rumor has it a paladin leads the Crusade. Think they'd accept people like us? You know, people who like to be employed for money. Excuse me. Well, I appear to have gotten out all the traps in the area. I think it's time to start clearing out the baddies.
Oh, you bet.
Let's see how close I can get before I trigger anything. Well, that appears to be it right there.
Yes? With ease.
Alright, I think that's about enough for today. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and goodbye.